What's up, guys? So as you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be the handstand press. So I'm going to split the handstand press into three components. You've got the balance, the strength, and the mobility. So first thing is the balance. As your feet come off the ground, you have to lean further forward to counteract the weight of your legs. So like the higher your legs come, like once you hit the midpoint, you have to start bringing your shoulders back over your hands. So you're gonna notice this when I do it. So I lean forward to bring my legs up, and the farther my legs come out, the more I have to lean, and then I bring my shoulders back over top of my hands. And I reverse the process on the way down. So when your legs are here at this midpoint, that is the hardest point in the press handstand to hold, and the part where you have to lean farthest forward. So that's the balance aspect. Next, I'm gonna talk about the mobility aspect. So since you're leaning forward, you need mobile wrists, and you need to be able to hold your shoulder. You need good shoulder flexion. So if I can't lift my shoulders past this, then to do a press handstand, I have to like planche forward a bunch, which is going to require a lot more strength. So next aspect is the ability to round out your lower back. So if you can't like round your lower back at all, then your press handstand is going to be crazy hard. So if you can round out and get really close, it's going to be a lot easier to lift off of the ground. And the last part is your pike and straddle mobility. So if you can pike, you can start really close just like this. If your pike isn't that good, you'll have to start further out, and you'll have to lean really far forward in the very beginning. So your straddle mobility is very, very important for the straddle press. So if your straddle mobility sucks and you can't spread your legs very wide, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna lift your legs up behind you, kind of like a pike press. Sorry about that. If you can straddle your legs wide, then you won't have to lean as far forward because your legs won't be as far behind you, just like I was telling you about in the balance aspect. So what you really want to do is, instead of bringing your legs like this behind you, you want to bring them to the side and up. You see, I barely have to lean forward at all because my legs are going straight out to the side. So the last part is the strength portion. So, the strength portion. When I began practicing my handstand presses, I was just able to do them. I think I had to train pike presses, but I was able to do straddle presses like immediately because I had a really good planche. So, for those of you who might not know, this is a planche. Just leaning forward with your elbows locked. So I had that strength in the forward lean. Even though it's not the exact same shoulder position as a handstand press, I was already relatively strong in that position. So I was just able to do it. So I really recommend practicing planches as part of your handstand press training. Another drill that I'd recommend are handstand press leans. So much like a planche lean, where you get your shoulder in the position of a planche and you just lean forward, a handstand press lean would be the same thing. You get your shoulders into the handstand press position, you put your feet up on something, and then you just lean as far forward as you can so you can build strength in that shoulder position. Now the final strength building drill that I like for handstand presses are negatives. Negatives are, like, in my opinion, one of the best ways to build strength for handstand presses. And they're the most genuine because you're not using a wall or anything or some kind of band. It's just you and your body. And I don't know why this video keeps stopping, but it just keeps stopping. But I'm just gonna link these videos together, so fuck it. So the negative. You start in your handstand. You straddle as much as you can, and you look at my lower back arching. So if I just bring my feet in front of me, I have to lean forward. But if I arch, my back compensates and I don't have to lean forward. I can keep my shoulders over my hands. And then I just bring my feet down to the ground. So you want to stay as compressed as possible during the handstand press. Unless, like, even if you're doing a pike press, in the very bottom, you want to be as compressed as possible. I totally forgot one last drill. It's a really good drill. Devin McCole, I saw him do it on Facebook, on Instagram, I'm sorry. What you do, you take a band and you hang it on a bar and you put yourself in it so that the band is right here on your waist, and you lean forward so the band is pulling you this way. And this way he did assisted handstand presses. Sorry about that. So the band was helping him with the lean forward. It was taking weight off of his lower body pretty much so that he could lean forward a little bit easier. So that's it for the handstand press, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps a lot of you guys out. Sorry about the video stopping randomly, but that's it. Keep your video suggestions coming. I enjoy making these videos. Peace.